divergence. In fact, we've heard that you now have people making $100,000 and more even shopping at Walmart, right? So there's kind of this middle income period, which are now having to go towards the lower income retailers. But at the same time, the rich just keep getting richer. And this is why the Fed, honestly, to me at least, has been such a negative for decades, is because what do? When they raise interest rates when the economy's too hot, which ultimately slows the economy, generally the rich do fine, but ultimately the rich can put their money in money markets making 5%, whatever they need to make, while the other side of the coin is when things get bad, they lower interest rates, and then the stock market goes up and the rich get richer. People that don't have assets invested ultimately are always suffering no matter what. The rich continue to get richer. It's not a coincidence. If you look at when the middle class began to shrink, it was basically when you got the Federal Reserve to have a dual mandate where they focused on inflation and the unemployment rate. Again, there's no coincidence there, folks. Keep that in mind. All right, China break out. We have us behind this. Well, number one, doesn't take a lot of volume in the overnight. I mean, this was 4 in the morning Eastern time. How much volume do you think was in this candle? Almost nothing. So my point is this. Just be aware, this is a warning out there that this type of action makes me think there's a rug pull coming in the stock market in the near term. Now, again, who knows where the markets are in a month from now, but when the institutions use almost no money to get the markets up so high, and then you have the retail investors starting to come in here and cushion on that news, it keeps the positive vibe in the markets that we're close to all-time highs and that we're still going up regardless. And think about the mentality of the investor. The investor's seeing these inflation numbers, and the markets are still net positive. Oh, this is great news. I mean, if this can't take down the markets, nothing can. Well, again, you have to be careful. What's causing the up move? How much volume is behind that? Is it more of an institutional pump to make everything look good so that they get those buyers in at the opening bell and they can sell into them? And I'm curious to see where we end today or where we are in the next couple days, because this action it's almost too much of a coincidence that this happened for the CPI data that we were trading up here. Same thing going into the CPI data, and then same thing again going into the PPI data today. All right.